Good morning and welcome to the vlog. We just got done with a snorkeling tour. We saw quite a few whales out there, which was probably the highlight of that. Now we are hiking the Waihee Ridge Trail. This is what that looks like. Brooklyn's sporting her new Lulu outfit. And when we get to the top, there should be a good view of the ocean and the town, so we'll see you up there. Alright, we made it to the top. Here's the view. Pretty cool view of the mountains up here. Some clouds in them. But yeah, now we're probably going to go ahead and head back down. Go back to the Airbnb and either go to the beach or snorkel or something like that. I think she wants to wash off all the salt water off of her. But
and dirt.
Overall, it was a great hike, so happy we did it. We'll see you back at the Airbnb.
Hey guys, after our hike, we just went back to the Airbnb, took a shower, started some laundry since we're going to be leaving soon, unfortunately. And then now we are just enjoying this beautiful view. I am doing some editing on both my laptop, ignore my dirty handprint screen, and on my phone for TikTok as well. And then Preston has been flying his drone.
Looks like a nerd, I know.
He said he looks like a nerd if you couldn't hear. But probably can't see it out there. It's somewhere off in the distance. He's trying to capture, oh, it's like way off there. I can barely see it with my own eyes, so I probably can't see it on there. But anyways, he's trying to get some good whale footage because the whales have been breaching all day, both on this side and at our snorkeling thing. So yeah, if we get any good footage from that, we'll go ahead and insert it here. It is officially our last full day in Hawaii. We are really sad because we're enjoying our time here a lot and don't want to have to go back to the real world, but we are going out with a bang. We're going to be doing the road to Hana today. We just started our journey and we're going to take you along with us. We just came over to this little lookout spot. We were initially up here in the parking lot trying to look for turtles, and we didn't think we saw any until we realized that all of these rocks right here are actually not rocks, but they are sea turtles that are beached on the sand. It's pretty cute. One of these little guys is moving back to go back into the water right here. I'll try to get a clip on my phone because it zooms a little bit better, but how freaking cute. There's literally like 25 of them. Every time I think that I see them all, I just like see another rock that's actually a turtle. massive. Oh my god, they're on the table too? Dude, his tail is so long. That is beautiful. Oh, he almost fell. I wonder why he's so much bigger than the others.
He looks the same size.
That tail is crazy.
It is pretty nice.
Watch out for that little guy. This is cute. I cannot get over this giant peacock. He's literally massive. Hi, dude.
You know why the blue one is like that and the other ones are not?
Oh.
That's awesome.
He is really showing off right now. Oh my god. He's massive.
Holy
They have discovered that Preston has banana bread. So they're getting very close. And I still don't know what this guy's doing. If he's trying to tell us, like, hey, get out of here. Or if he's trying to do some sort of mating call. But they're really just interested in banana bread.
Mm-hmm. They are. Stopped at a little garden over here. Super green. It's called the Garden of Eden. Got some bamboo. Some ancient foundation stones. Pretty sick.
There's also a lot of peacocks. Hello. Finished the road to Hana. Not gonna lie, in both of our opinions, it was kind of overhyped a little bit.
It was still really pretty and really cool.
It was
100% worth doing.
It just wasn't our favorite thing we've done on the island so far, but it was still a good experience. Glad we did it. But yeah, for now, for our last dinner in Hawaii, we stopped by this little food truck. I'll show you. It's a little pizza food truck. Got a beautiful view in the background, and then behind us are some more food trucks and some little shops, so we'll probably walk around there. But yeah, we'll show you our pizza when it comes out. Hopefully it is good because we are starving. Starving. They literally just called our name as we ended that clip, but we have pizza! I'm so excited!
Really good.
Perfect.
It looks so good, honestly.
We got a meat lovers. That's what we always get. And honestly, it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
The size pan didn't look that big, but this is better than I expected. So yeah, we're just gonna eat this, and then we'll go back to the Airbnb and get packed up.
And watch the sunset.
Yeah. That pizza was very, very good. So good, in fact, that Preston decided he needed a second pizza for himself. What'd you get?
The Supreme.
Supreme. Let's see.
Oh wait, wrong way. Oh yeah.
Oh, that actually looks really good.
Looking good.
Supreme, some bell peppers, mushrooms, onion. What is it, bacon?
There's bacon on there.
Pepperoni?
Yep.
That looks pretty good, not gonna lie.
It does.
While Preston eats his pizza, second pizza, I wanted to come over to this little farmer's market area they have. Looks really cute. Got all kinds of fruits, coffees, different nuts. Love this. Hi, Mr. Chicken. We haven't seen too many chickens on this island. I'm on the hunt to find a magnet for this island. We get a magnet from every single place we go to. We have a little magnet board wall in our bedroom. But when I was passing that farmer's market, I did see a little juice truck that has ice cream sandwiches, so I might have to sneak one of those before I head back to Preston. He probably won't be too excited about that, but I don't care. I'm gonna get one. All right, that was a failed mission. That little store had like 2 magnets that were not cute. This is literally the only island so far I've had trouble finding magnets. Most of the other islands have like a million stores with magnets, but I haven't found a single cute one here, so it kind of bums me out. Hopefully I can get that in before the end of tomorrow, or the end of tonight, beginning of tomorrow, I guess. But either way, I'm gonna call this a success because I'm getting my ice cream sandwich. I got caught in the act. I got in line and it's taking too long, and he found me at the ice cream. I mean, hey, you can still get pineapple.
No.
You still could, but I'm getting an ice cream sandwich.
Which one did you get?
I didn't order yet. I was thinking the Kona coffee lovers. You would like that one?
That's fair, I guess.
Okay, we're getting it. We have secured the goods. I will be trying this in the car. It is an ice cream, no, sorry, a coffee cookie with, I believe it was like some sort of chocolate fudge ice cream in between.
Cookie?
Yeah, coffee cookie with like a chocolate fudge ice cream in the center. I thought it was coffee ice cream at first too, but I'm kind of happy it's not. All right, it's taste test time. Sorry for the funky angle. We all know first bite is the best bite. Let's see. Oh, I literally cannot bite it. That is hard. It's good though. You wanna try? I feel like it is coffee ice cream. You like it? What's the verdict?
There you go.
That was kind of not the reaction I was wanting. I like it. I'm glad I got it. Okay, bye.
We're back at the Airbnb. We watched our last sunset on the beach, which was really nice. I got some good footage of a whale with my drone as well, which is pretty cool. And we were just packing up our stuff and getting ready to dip out of here tomorrow morning. But
I'm currently writing in their cute little guest book that they have here at the Airbnb. None of the other ones I've seen or that we've been to I've seen this at. But it literally has like little prompts for like each family who stayed here to like write their favorite things and messages to like the next guest. So I think that's super cute. But we actually wanted to hop on and do a little like ranking of the islands that we've been to before we leave, because we actually have not told each other our favorite islands. We've been keeping it a secret from each other this entire time. I think we have a pretty good understanding of each other's, but we're going to try to guess and see if we have them correct.
all right. So you can start with me.
Okay, I think, are we going favorite to least favorite or least favorite to favorite?
Whatever way you want to do it.
Okay, I think your least favorite was Oahu. Don't tell me your answers.
I know, I'm not telling you.
I think least favorite Oahu, and then I think your next third place would be here, Maui.
Okay.
And then I think your number 2 would be, this is a toss-up. It's really hard.
Okay.
But I really feel like, and I have reasoning, I feel like number 2 would be Kauai.
Okay.
And then number 1, I actually think you would like Big Island, solely because of like the marine life we saw.
Interesting.
Because Preston is like all about the ocean.
I am.
So I feel like but that was also just like kind of coincidence.
Yeah, no.
Like, I mean, obviously the manta rays, like we planned that, but the whales.
But the pilot whales, that was random. That was just a random.
But that was like a pretty crazy experience. So I feel like that, but also like Hawaii was really beautiful, but I just feel like Big Island outshined a little bit for you. Okay, what do you think mine is?
I think the least favorite. This one's really hard for me to say. I feel like I might get it wrong, but I'm going to go with Oahu also.
Okay.
And then third, Big Island.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Kauai. And first here, Maui.
Okay, why do you think that?
Because I think Maui is beautiful, but it also has like the amenities that Oahu has. It has like some good towns, some good shops that you like. Every restaurant's got a nice view, but then it also has the lush green. It has the whales, it has the turtles everywhere. It has kind of like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And then Kauai, number 2, because it's the most beautiful in my opinion, but it doesn't have as many shops and things. And then 3, Big Island because of the experiences. And then 4, Oahu because it's too packed. Although it has a lot of the stuff you like, it's just too packed. And you might have that one at 3rd, but I'm going with 4th.
Okay. You have it completely wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Yours is wrong too.
Okay.
Way wrong.
Okay, tell me yours first.
My number 1 is Maui.
Really?
It's my favorite one, yeah.
Why?
Because it's the most well-rounded. I think that even though...
Okay, but we said we were doing it based off of, like, vacation solely.
Yeah.
If we were choosing... We're moving to Hawaii tomorrow, and I have to choose an island to live on, Maui without a doubt.
No, I'm saying Maui I would choose it for living and for, like, traveling.
I wouldn't choose it for traveling.
I would.
I mean, like, I would still obviously travel here again 100 times over, but I would choose to live here.
Me too.
So what's your number 2?
2, Kauai, which was close.
Okay.
Those 2 were, like, close. Kauai is the most beautiful, in my opinion. 3, Big Island.
Okay.
Only because it literally is pretty much a 1 out of 10 when it comes to, like, any town situations. Kona's alright, but it's pretty low. But obviously the marine life and all that makes up for it, and the volcano.
Okay.
All the experiences are really nice. And then Oahu, definitely 4th. Even though it's beautiful, it's too packed.
100%. Okay, I'm going to go backwards.
Okay.
My least favorite out of the 4 is Oahu.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes,
So
that's the only
right
one
there.
you had right.
That's fine.
That's the
fine.
only one you had right.
I'm happy that you said that.
Oahu is definitely still beautiful, but it's like the look of Hawaii, but the feeling of like being on a strip, like Vegas
it feels like
or
mini
LA.
Vegas
on
a beach.
And I'm just not like I'm not trying to go to a bar or trying to go to like dancing or anything like that. For my parents, perfect. That's their 100% perfect place in Hawaii because you have the beauty of the beach, but also like late night activities. I don't really care about that. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock on my vacation. But I still would go there again. I have been twice now.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I love Oahu still.
Number 3, Maui.
Whoa. That's crazy, actually.
So, like, I would want to live here. I think it's very well-rounded, like, lifestyle. But vacation-wise, this is too slow, in my opinion.
The reason I put it at high in the vacation list, because I wasn't just saying for, like, well-rounded, like, living, is because even for vacationing or living, you have beautiful views. There's still sea life to see on tours. There's whales everywhere. Granted, it is whale season. But turtles, there was literally, you got in the water, and it was some of the most clear water we had any of the islands. And there was turtles everywhere, nonstop. There was whales breaching nonstop.
Yeah.
Across the way, you have Molokai and Lanai. So if you get bored, you can do tours to those islands and see other islands as well.
Yeah.
On top of Road to Hana as well, which is super lush green. I just feel like there's a ton of stuff to do. And then they also have shops. They have the Whalers Village. And
don't get me wrong. It's like, it's very well-rounded, very beautiful, very, like, you're entertained while you're here. But I just preferred the last 2 better.
Okay.
So my number 2 is Big Island.
Okay.
Just because the excitement of it, like all the things that we got to experience there were really crazy. The clouds themselves, being in the clouds and like seeing the stars.
Honestly, I could put Big Island at 2 and not be mad about it.
I will say I would probably never have the need to go to Hilo again.
But Kona?
But Kona was pretty nice. And not to, like, hate on Hilo, because Hilo is still cool in itself, but the whole island is just very spaced out and, like, desolate, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But their, like, wildlife is just unreal, in my opinion.
It is unreal there.
So then obviously number one for me is Kauai.
It's fair.
Kauai was just unbelievable. I mean, it could have been we were obviously, like, the freshest at that time. So, like, everything was just, like, jaw-dropping. But that helicopter tour was my favorite thing we did out of everything.
It was good.
The Nepali coast in general was just...
the prettiest thing we saw.
It didn't look real. It looked like it was a painting. Like, the videos and pictures I have of that place are insane. That coffee shop, I could live at that coffee shop. The chickens alone have me. Like, there was obviously chickens on every island, but...
There was the most chickens.
I loved the chickens.
But Kauai was the prettiest island.
And the waterfall.
It was
that was the
beautiful.
best waterfall we had seen.
It was. Best waterfall.
But, for sure.
Yeah, we got that so wrong.
I thought we were going to be, like, the same, too.
I thought so, too. We got it way wrong.
That's great.
That's insane, but...
That's it for the Hawaii vlogs. Come back shortly to see where we're going next. Bye!